welcome to another episode of Husbands Watching Housewives. I'm Scott.
And I'm Jeff.
And we just watched an episode of the Real Housewives of Potomac.
Sure did. Still in Nevis?
Nevis. Yes.
Nevis.
Yeah.
Still there.
Yeah, I'm glad that the I'm glad there's a little more friendliness in this episode.
Right.
As last week's episode did not leave me very fond of Potomac.
No, you were not feeling it. Yeah.
Though it does seem like it's getting a little bit more heel bitey again towards the end of this episode. But at least the journey from here to there was a little more lighthearted and fun.
Well, at least it's not dark drama. Nobody, has been saying anything out of pocket on social media. They've just been catfishing people.
Yeah, very, very true.
Yeah.
So we picked up where from last week's episode was just back at...
Oh, it was the whole Chris Samuels of it all, which is, I'm already bored with it.
Yeah.
Bring out Monique, otherwise stop talking about it.
Yeah.
So let's just get to when Monique comes and we can ask her and she can say, whatever, I don't care, and move on.
I liked Wendy being all like, that Ashley shows up as Captain Save-A-Ho.
I love the phrase Captain Save-A-Ho.
Yeah. But I like that that Wendy was like, we're putting Gizelle in the hot seat. And Ashley comes up and just, saves her from all that. Like, no, we need that.
Yes. Jumping to that for a second. Gizelle is not very forthcoming with her relationship. So to get that out of her, probably was like, maybe even a longer scene of like, no, really.
Mm-hmm.
So great. If she's happy, that's awesome.
I
don't not want Gizelle to be happy. I just want her to not like shit on other people.
Right.
That's what it comes down to.
I do recognize the difference between dating a guy and going on a date with a guy. So but for Wendy to have asked, has he met your kids yet? And
that was a good question.
A very good question, because when Gizelle would not reply to it, was like, well, yes, he has. So even if it was just once, that means it's a little more serious than I went on a date with him.
Right.
It means you've been on a couple dates at least. Maybe if I'd say before you meet your kids, 4 or 5 dates, wouldn't you think?
Also, yeah, but good on Stacey for bringing that up and for Wendy carrying it over the goal line.
Right.
I'm just glad someone said, no, really, Gizelle, what's going on with you? What's going on with your life? Because we never talk about that.
Right.
Unless it's a fake boyfriend you're bringing on.
Right.
So, yeah.
I was reminded when she started talking about it how uninterested I am in her social life.
For sure.
But again, fair is fair. If you're going to get into everyone else's business, let them get into yours.
But also, we're also just hearing about it. We're not seeing the guy,
Right.
If this continues on, I would like to see him. No, she should be required to show him in season 11, because otherwise, what are you doing here?
Right.
I don't want to see you like flopping around the bed in the house like, I'm free, I'm childless, empty nest. Woohoo, I'm Gizelle.
Talking to the cameraman.
Right?
Yeah.
Ooh, look at me. I look good.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed. So then they get back after the dinner.
Well, but so Stacey denies everything and just says, I'm friends with Chris Samuel.
Oh.
Whatever. And then it doesn't go anywhere.
Yeah.
I love that she said, you want me to be something and I'm not going to be that person. And that's what it is. They want her to be a certain way, to get housewife a certain way. And she's like, I'm not going to do that. Shut up.
That's what Angel came up with. I know how you're feeling.
I know, right? I feel that, Stacey.
Yeah. It's really good.
Yeah. I liked the the after party.
Right.
I think once Keiarna left, it was better.
A little bit. But the fact that it did last for like all of 5 seconds, because even Stacey was like, I didn't even finish my drink.
Right.
Like, they get back to Giselle's like villa and there's all this food spread out. They cut the cake, and the minute the cake gets sliced and like someone has a bite, Giselle's like, all right, everyone, good night. Get out of
They
here.
were around for a little bit, That's where we got
true.
that random "who would you kill" question.
Yeah.
And this is my favorite Angel moment of the episode, when she, not just because she said she would kill Gizelle, just that she was just like, you know what, screw it, I would kill you because I'm so nice to you and you flipped on me, and
she prefaced it right by saying, like, right now in this moment I would kill you.
Yes. Yes.
And she wasn't making it personal. She wasn't making it like, I think you're a complete and total utter, she wasn't reading her for filth about why. She's just saying, like, you've been mean to me, and right now I don't like you.
And I would kill you.
Yeah.
Yeah, just because, she was, I'm going to be lighthearted this moment. I'm trying to move past it. It's not surprising that, you hang around. I'm not saying that Keiarna's a dark cloud, but like she was in a bad mood. So it can be infectious.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think also you think about it and you're like, you know what? No, screw those hoes. That wasn't cool. I don't like that.
Yeah. No, and I liked very much at some point later on, I think it was Tia who picked up on it. She's saying, or maybe it was Jassi who was just like, ended up saying to Angel, "Oh, so you went back and you slept on it, and you just woke up and
Tia,
yeah." And she's like, "Yeah, that's what it was." It's like,
and I got pissed off.
Yeah, I was feeling all right. Then I went back and I slept on it, and I was like, "I don't like this."
And she looked to her husband, who like said Gizelle was damn near 60. It was like, "Whoa, sir."
Well, I don't know if you heard the further point that he was trying to make was that, like, I'm sure if we went through her photos, there's going to be some from where she doesn't look like herself, like she's also. I think he was also suggesting damn near 60, you're going to try to be posting photos that make you look younger or prettier and not necessarily the aged woman that
I thought
you
he was saying that's being very immature when you're someone of her age, that you're like attacking someone for like filtering. I thought that's what he meant. Like it's really high schooly.
It could have been a little bit of both.
Yeah. I think when Gizelle showed up and she was, again, had thought about it and got upset about it and had every right to be, because I too was questioning, what if you're not intentionally trying to hurt me, hurt my feelings, call me out, what did you want to come of this? Because, let's say Gizelle wasn't body shaming her, you still made her feel bad about how she chose to show herself to the world on her social media. So that's going to upset her. She's also very emotional, just had a couple of kids, yada, yada. I think then she carried it over to, I don't look the same way I did back when, I was a little bit younger, before the kids, whatever. And it's just, you seem to be edging towards that that place of like saying that I'm using filters because I don't like how I look right now.
Right.
So, and I think Gizelle kind of half-assed, like said, "Oh, it's not what I meant. I just wanted to see. I think you're beautiful in person. I wanted to see that in social." I don't know. It didn't really.
It read as fake. I think Angel did it on the head.
It's fake.
Yeah. She's like, that was the fakest ass thing I've heard.
Yeah.
And especially for Gizelle to turn around in her confessional and be like, I wasn't trying to body shame her. The picture was her face. It's like,
that spot of her body.
Yeah. And on top of that, you're suggesting, I don't know, there's really no way to go from A to B in that situation without mentioning or acknowledging the weight gain and the fact that she's now she's got a mom body now, that she's got a post-birth body that she's gonna work on or not, whatever she feels like doing, But that's what Gizelle's getting at.
It was dangerous territory to go down that road. It was dumb too, because again, what do you want her to say?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm trying to look like a completely different person because I don't like who I am right now. Is that what you wanted her to say?
The woman I just met,
right?
Yeah.
Who although her problem was saying, I thought of you as a big sister. No, Gizelle is no one's big sister.
Well, but
maybe Robin's.
I think coming into Real Housewives, you would think that Gizelle would be a little more welcoming and a little more like, let me show you the ropes.
Well, then you haven't met Gizelle. You haven't been watching the show, because that's not how she operates.
She does for some of the women, though.
Like Tia, her friend, but, not usually. She wasn't like that with Wendy. I mean, she was cool with Kay, but that was just trying to spite Wendy.
Yeah.
So, she picks and chooses.
Yeah, I do feel that the perception that Keiarna is a wet blanket is taking traction. She's not doing herself any favors by leaving the party early.
Yeah.
The idea that Wendy was offended that Keiarna didn't stay, I'm like, really? Were you, girl? But,
well, they're trying to work on this friendship thing, so it's like, why not stay and eat my overly strawberried cake?
Yeah.
Too many strawberries.
The fact that it was a chocolate cake, though, that
was a good surprise, but I was also like, why are there so many strawberries?
Yeah, if you're not aware, Jeff doesn't like pie.
I don't like fruit with my desserts.
Right,
I like
and that's
fruit.
ultimately where not liking pie comes from.
Right.
It's because that's just fruit dessert. So on top of that, you don't want a cake that's like 90% fruit.
I would have to clear off this ugly pink icing and the strawberries just to get to the chocolate.
The icing was probably delightful. It's just it looked like it may have had strawberries mixed in with the.
And
nobody needs the exact.
Nobody needs that.
No,
it's probably strawberry flavored icing.
Yeah, I've been fine though.
For you.
Oh.
Not for me.
Strawberry flavored ice cream or icing is fine, but strawberries in my icing.
The only thing strawberry flavored I want is my lemonade or my Nestle's Pink Quick.
Oh, God.
And yes, I would call it Pink Quick as a child. Somebody posted on Twitter like those the old school tin Quick
where you get the spoon to pry open.
Yes. Oh, I loved those. I would sometimes eat Quick straight from.
Oh God. My grandpa would always make sure, my grandma and my grandpa, different sides of the family, would always make sure they had some at their house for when my brothers and I were there. But we always called it bunny milk. And so it was strawberry bunny milk.
Oh, right.
And then they also made banana quick as well, which one of my brothers liked. I don't understand that.
I can't imagine.
It was not my favorite.
I never did chocolate. I only did
strawberry.
Yeah.
Weirdo. I used to prefer Nestle's Quick because I wanted the powderiness to it. So you know how I drink the chocolate milk. Not so much lately. You'll need to be aware. But because I do love the chocolate milk, I used to love the grittiness of it because you put a bunch in it, wouldn't dissolve, and you could kind of grind it in your teeth. And it was so tasty.
Well, that's a part.
One time from Costco, my mom had the big old tube. It was like a 5-pound thing of Nestle's Quick. I woke up one morning and started making myself chocolate milk, and I was very, very sleepy. I started pouring the milk into the giant thing.
You told me that.
And I ruined it. I ruined so much Nestle's Quick.
Oh my God.
Anyway.
Also that was back when I drank milk.
Oh too. Yeah, that's true.
That's how I would love. I mean, I loved milk in general.
Before you learned to hate the lactose. You're so intolerant of lactose.
The lactose hates me.
Oh, who can hate you?
I don't love the drugs, but the drugs love me.
So moving on, next morning.
Oh, so yeah, it's like she's had that. So Gizelle and Angel had that moment. Mm-hmm. I love. She's like, I'm not ready for a hug.
Yeah.
Much like Whitney. Brett, no, I'm not ready for a hug.
Yeah.
And then, of course, Gizelle carries the conversation back, that Angel was still upset, and everyone's like, I thought we were okay now.
It didn't seem that way. So I am glad again that they recircled back to it to say, yeah, I was, but I just slept on it. Now I'm not. Let me have my opinion.
Right. Yes, you're right. That's okay. So we're talking about that. Yeah. I understand the whole Kay pulling Ashley to the side. I guess just that was her saying sticking up for Angel.
I think so. Yeah, I didn't really,
because Ashley was kind of okay, whatever.
I noticed when the producers were talking or asking a question about Kay, they're actually spelling it out in the subtitles as Kei, which makes sense if she's Keiarna.
It's Kei.
Yeah, no, but every time we've spelt it, or every time I think on the internet when you see it, they just spell it with the letter K.
Because you all know how to spell it.
Well, now we do. Kei.
If you notice in Giselle's note to her, she said, "Hey, Kay."
Oh, I didn't notice.
Yeah, da-da-da.
And it was Kei?
No, just K.
Oh,
I think it's a difficult, so rather than, misspell it, they just say K or write K.
This doesn't go down with the Mauricio Mo abbreviation for Beverly Hills. So.
No, but again, it is Keiarna, Housewives Spelling Bee.
Keiarna. We should have a Housewives Spelling Bee. See if we can get them.
Oh my gosh.
There's probably some ones out there that could really throw you.
There's some crazy, Umansky. That's not that.
That's not too bad. A lot of it's, we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
Figure it out. How do you spell PK? You spell PK. So then, that's good.
Yeah.
So then they get in the Sprinter van and they go to the marketplace. No, they go to Alexander Hamilton's house.
I was wondering, why are we here? I learned something tonight.
Yeah.
Alexander Hamilton was on Nevis.
I think he grew up there, is what they were saying.
And they're trying to say that he had a few drops of black blood in him. I don't know that. I'd have to Google that.
It did make me curious, though, especially if he was, all the images you see of him, he's very white, and that's just, of course, the way that the white.
Was he passing? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, if he was passing, I wonder if they made statues and paintings of him appear more white than he actually was.
Probably.
For in real life, if you were to have met him, you'd be like, that's a black man. And so, but historically speaking, they didn't want to acknowledge that, so they made everything about him appear. They whitewashed Alexander Hamilton.
Yes.
Or he could have been very, very passing or not black. Who knows? But
also before Hamilton, everyone knew about Alexander Hamilton and Aaron Burr from that Got Milk commercial.
I mean, not everyone, just people our age.
Yes.
And it does, bear some sort of logic that if he's from that island, I mean, from being there, you're not going to necessarily be the pasty ass white kid.
He had a whole house there.
Right. So, although, I mean, colonizer, so, could have been. But no, that was interesting. I thought it was cute, irritated, but cute that Ashley called her son
Dylan and Dean.
Yeah. And he was all stoked that she was at Alexander Hamilton's house.
Mm-hmm.
So that was kind of cute.
I saw Hamilton.
I never saw Hamilton.
Yeah.
I'm glad
it was good. Yeah.
I never fell victim to the ticket lottery and the desire.
It was a freaking movement, especially in San Francisco for a bit. I mean, obviously it was a huge thing on Broadway, but when it came to other cities, it was a big thing in SF.
Oh yeah.
And yes,
I just remember people spending thousands of dollars for tickets.
I did not, but I spent more than I would comfortably want to spend.
How much did you spend?
I don't even remember.
Like less than 500 or more?
It wasn't like Beyonce, but it was like it was pricey because back then I wasn't spending a lot of money. It was just yeah.
True.
So
you're not even spending a lot of money now.
If I can avoid it.
Yeah. True. You're not buying, you're not like me who's
not buying cars.
Yeah.
And
you're not buying, the rights to our theme song, which we're still having trouble with.
Oh my God, I can't even deal with that.
Yeah. Spotify, you're driving me nuts.
That and like our BravoCon tickets and.
Well, this is going to be our last hurrah for a little while.
Yeah.
So, what were you saying?
I mean, pretty much those are paid off now.
Oh yeah, the BravoCon stuff. Yeah, that's all good. No, we're getting back into saving mode because we have a future to build.
Yes.
So
future is ours.
Are you just weird inspirational quote? Are you a vision board today? Is that what you are?
You're a vision board.
So
they go to the Hamilton house and then they go. I liked the scene when they went back to the house and had lunch, and that's when they quizzed Gizelle.
Mm-hmm.
That was fun. They tried to make another case for Stacey and Chris Samuel. She rejected that.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just a fun little kiki and asking Tia how she met her husband and yada yada yada. Oh, we got into the whole I noticed it too this episode that Angel talks about Bobby lots.
Yeah.
Bobby sent me $5,000. Bobby did this. Bobby's what's in a plane for me. It's okay.
Well, she and Bobby spent a lot of time together.
I love that she also made a point at this saying she has a husband.
Yeah.
It's
always a nice.
It's always a dig.
It's always a nice dig.
Which is I got a husband.
Yeah.
You don't.
So it was then that they went back out to the marketplace?
It was clunky going out and out. Yes, they go back to the marketplace, and that's when Wendy started feeling sick.
Yeah. And to see her in next week's episode, the clips.
She rallies, yeah.
Or are they still in Nevis or are they back in?
Yeah, they're still in Nevis.
Yeah, that's a good rally. Also, if I was on a trip with someone who said they had the flu, I would be, girl, why don't you just stay away?
Yeah, what does she it hit her so...
I guess it could be a 24-hour bug, or it could have just been dehydration or travel or, whatever.
It was really hot there, too.
So, or she was just tired of those hoes.
Yeah.
She's like, I want to lay here.
I want to be in air conditioning. And they have this stupid, Stacey and her husband... Again, Gizelle loved something out of nothing.
Yeah.
That's not really your husband. And I'm like, no, he was just why are you acting this way? Also, I am German. I don't have...
Stacey did make it a little awkward herself, though. The fact that she let it kind of hang there while the other women, not just Ashley, were is that... Oh, what? Did you really text the wrong person? That's what it made it seem like. And, so... But... I think at the end she handled it well when Ashley was doing her whisper to Gizelle, and she just came out and said, "Less guys, it's just not like that."
I love she stop talking about me, just straight up no, you're having a scene. Here I am coming into the scene.
Yeah,
I liked that.
And then they went from there back to the house, right, from the marketplace,
right,
and then
they went out to dinner.
Not before a horrible pass of the stripper poles, right?
That was on
the way to the marketplace.
Right.
True.
Yes, it was out to dinner when Gizelle or Angel said, "Am I on the menu again tonight?" And I was like, "Let it go."
Yeah, you kind of like covered your face and were just, I don't want to see this happen.
Oh, we're okay now. You've like had the talk. You said you wanted to kill Gizelle. You made her apologize, which again she doesn't do very often. So take that win and just like stop talking about it. Like we're good, Angel. We don't need to regress.
So then the bulk of that dinner, after I forget the owner of the restaurant came by and did shots with them. Sunshine. Sorry, I'm used to Sunshine being a guest at my Christmas dinner. I just can't get rid of
loquacious guest.
But that dinner turned out mostly to be Jassi and Keiarna kind of going at each other.
So much Jassi too, by the way, in this episode.
For being a friend of, she's doing a lot of work.
I think she was auditioning to like try to be maybe more than that.
Right. But true, Angel and Tia were probably in the same boat kind of at the time as well.
Yeah, it's like you never, unless someone like has a contract, it's still, you could be demoted still, you know, feel like you didn't give enough, you know, it's just, everyone's got an audition.
Right.
Unless you're coming back from the last season.
But I'm enjoying the Jassi-ness of it all. I'm enjoying that. What I'm not enjoying is I don't remember, Keiarna pulled something out that was from a previous season that Jacqueline had told her something. Yeah.
I was like, Jacqueline?
Yeah, Jacqueline.
It's like, why are we talking about Jacqueline?
Okay, so she can have a minor appearance later this season?
No.
She'll do a walk-on?
There needs to be no Jacqueline. Like, we're done with that.
Yeah. So, again.
Yeah, like saying, like, basically she was saying that Jacqueline was talking crap about her no. Jacqueline said that when he was talking crap about her, is that what it was?
I don't even know. That's the problem, is that you don't need to be bringing up someone who's not on the show from a different season, who wasn't even, you know, it just makes this whole game of telephone even more ridiculous, and how get over it.
And then Jassi saying that, like, you know, Wendy was upset because Keiarna told her, you know, not to trust Wendy. Yes.
That's ultimately what it comes down to.
Whatever. They seem to, like, have an actual conversation, that whole like that bench conversation with Wendy and Kay wasn't really like
no.
Yeah, that was, they need to have a real conversation about like and move on from this.
Yeah, I'm happy, you know, us moving on from this. Again, I'm happy that there's some other storyline going on.
I'm happy that there was more fun.
Yes.
I keep saying this about all the shows. There needs to be more fun before you get into tearing each other's heads off.
Right.
And
if you're going to tear each other's heads off, I either do want it to be the darkness, where it's actually about something that's truly going on in your life, or have it be about something that everyone agrees upon, instead of this, I didn't say that. Or if you're going to say you didn't say that, at least admit you said something like that, but this is what you meant. You know what I mean?
Well, I think I always say I want to be darkness. It's more so like, you know, your personal stuff, relationship stuff, friendship stuff. But yeah, something real.
Right.
Either it's like petty drama, or it's like real, like you hurt me when you talked about me behind my back and you made me feel, you know, fat, or you made me feel whatever.
But you get what I'm saying, where it's dumb when everyone is playing this whole, well, what did I say game? Why don't you repeat to me what I said? And then no one can say it, or no one's willing to say it. When that's this whole like, oh, well, if you're so mad at me, what did I say then? And it's like, like either say it or don't even try to go there.
Yeah.
So I'm happy that we're getting somewhere, I guess.
We're moving forward, and there's more. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So overall, yeah, it was definitely an improvement over last week's. Everyone had a chance to have a moment.
I think so.
It seemed. And yeah,
we felt we had our moment of, oh, Wendy, why'd you have to go off and do something?
I know. Stupid? That's the dark cloud over
we're starting to like you on this season, this episode. You're, you know, turning. We've always liked her, but I mean, she's making great points, and we want to be like, want to be saying things such as, "Go get him, Wendy," but you're just like, "Oh, Wendy, don't go get him." So,
allegedly,
exactly. So, but yeah, we covered pretty much everybody, right?
I think so. Yeah. All the plot points.
All right, and then we'll talk about the rest of them next time.
Till next time.